Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and today we are not exactly in our redstone world. We're going to be doing a redstone challenge today. I haven't imported the worlds though, so in this episode we're actually going to be in a brand new world, unique world. But yeah, let's get started. So today I want to create, or I challenge myself to create a Shulker box search engine. So if you don't know what those are, Etho made a video about it like 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago. So it's a rather old concept. I've seen people do stuff with it. I want to try to make one in a Pocket Edition or Windows 10 Bedrock, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, without further ado, let's try to get into that. Alright, we're gonna turn off the music, turn it down. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's a little annoying if you work with it for a long time. So we're of course going to need redstone, repeaters, comparators, hoppers, droppers I believe are the right ones. Yeah, pistons. We'll do sticky pistons. We'll need chests. And obviously shulker boxes. I like white shulker boxes. We're actually gonna... Can I duplicate you? How do I duplicate? You can't duplicate it, alright. So that's going to be really annoying. So we'll worry about that later. And an item to sort, we'll just sort redstone out of it. We'll use this as our... I got it. We'll use... not that. This as our filter item, just because. Alright, so to get started, we're going to want to do an item filter. I don't have any blocks to fill with. Of course I don't. Alright, we'll worry about that later then. And yeah, let's get started with the item filter here. I believe... I haven't done this in a while, guys. So if I'm doing this wrong, please excuse me. This isn't a big deal. These are not going to be one wide tileable, so I can just do, I guess you'd do something like this with redstone torch underneath. Alright, so I don't know why I was struggling with this. I remembered how to build one now. So basically what we're going to do is have... Oh, I actually need a dispenser, not a dropper. And the dispenser will dispense out the shulker box. I guess it would have to come from above. Why am I jumping? I am not holding down any buttons right now. Okay. Oh, I know, I hit Alt. Oh. So if you don't know this, if you hold down a key, I'll hold down W, and then you hit Alt and let go of that key, you just keep going. I'm not holding it down right now. Oh, alright, there you go. So let's get this facing downward. There we go. And the reason we're going to do that is this hopper actually has to be facing a different direction. It has to be facing that direction. I need 22 blocks. Oh, actually. Oh. How do you get 22? 22 minus 1. Oh no, it's not minus 1. Alright. There we go. Finally got it. And check down here, get those back. There we go. Alright, so what we're going to do is have one piston here, probably a piston with a block on it, just to make things simpler or better or whatever. And then another piston like that, probably with a block on it too, so we'll probably move these back and put blocks on. So if the shulker box, if it drains out of here, it will activate this piston. Otherwise, a timer will start, and this piston will activate if that one doesn't in that time. So I'm going to work on that logic, and I'll get back to you in a second. Alright, so I have a design now. As you can see, we have shulker boxes with nothing but redstone in them. This is filtering for redstone, just for sake of proof. None of these have... Oh, that has redstone in it. Oh, because I guess a couple of these have 21. Oh, so I'll take them out. It doesn't really matter, because we're just looking and seeing if it has redstone in it. But anyway, as you can see, if one of... Well, that was a mistake. Let me... If you replay that, you'll see this one did fire first. It just hopped out the wrong way. See, that piston fired first, knocked it over here. Ideally, it will just land in a hopper here. We'll have it blocked off so it can't do anything else. And then we're on to the next part where we have to reunite the block and its contents. The shulker box and its contents. To make sure that we have all of that item in the shulker box. And then maybe we'll go on and add something so you can actually change this item. Don't know, we'll see. Be back in a second. So we have an interesting problem. I added this second piston here. It extends first, making sure all the items go here. I think we're gonna have to extend that in order to fix the first one. Good, that was picked up here. Oh. So essentially the problem is, while this works mostly perfectly, keyword there mostly, there is a scenario that actually has a decent chance to happen unless I just fixed it. If I just fixed it, then we can do this. Oh, I think that was it there. No? No, I think that one in there too. Alright. Right there. It pops off in its hopper. That is a very big problem. Because if it can do that, then every now and then you'll lose a shulker box. And there's nothing you can do to prevent that. And that is, man, I don't even know how it works, because this pushes it away and somehow it pops off below itself. It makes no sense. They should pop off over here or over here, except this piston would prevent over here. So they should all pop off here or up in this air between this and this. And then that piston would push them over here. But for some reason, they can pop off inside their own hopper. That's not something you can fix. Now it doesn't ruin the design per se, but every now and then you'll lose a shulker box, so that is a very big problem. The design is fine, I think. Nothing I see here could potentially be causing it. At least not that I can tell. So this is just something we have to live with apparently. If someone wants to report that on the bug tracker, feel free to do so. I don't have an account there, or at least I don't know how to access mine. So yeah, we're gonna continue, but keep in mind there is that bug. Alright, so I have this thing complete now. I'm not sure if I talked about this in the last clip, but this is the section that puts the item back into the shulker box and then loads the shulker box into this chest. So as you can see up here, all these have 27 redstone in each and every one of them. I should have known that. And it should come out to the first one in the list. It should say redstone times 2 if this works correctly. No, wait a minute, no, it should say redstone times 1 if this works correctly. Alright. Why'd I take that out? Just fumbling over myself here. Press this button. Oh, did you see that? Redstone times 2 and 21 more. Alright, that's what it should say. Before it said and 22 more. So as you can see, it took one of these out. That's strange. It took this one out. Unless this is a problem. No. Why on earth would it take this one out? Alright. We are going to put that there. Oh, my skin. Whenever I log on, guys, whenever I log on this game, it automatically resets my skin to Alex. I can fix that here, right? Confirm. Alright, there we go. I like that feature. I've never gotten to use that feature before. Alright, so let's try this again. Alright, redstone 2. Alright, here I'm going to press this button again. It takes the first 2 out? Oh, this delays longer. Alright, that's not a big deal. That really isn't a big deal. This should work flawless either way. Oh. Man, I'm really messing this up. Alright, so let's get rid of all these shulker boxes. Alright. I don't know why my skin defaults to Alex, I just realized. Shouldn't it default to the Steve one? So that should be fine. So next we need to create a system that automatically runs a clock if there are any items in here. And how can we do that? Over here we put a comparator. Alright, and as I said comparator. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Alright, and as long as this is on, it's gonna turn this redstone torch off. And if that redstone torch is off, it will allow a clock to run. So give me a second here because I'm having trouble remembering how you make this clock. I have this running on a clock now. There's the first one. I'm gonna go ahead and come on. Gonna let it run one more time, see if it stops. Ran 3 times, and now it's stopped, and it will not run anymore until one of these. Once again, it doesn't matter how many they have in them or in what place they have them. Oh. It should start running again. There we go. So now the next section is we need to add a way to change what item is first in this hopper. So I know how to do it, I think. So let me set up and get ready to do that, and we can figure it out. Alright, so I prepared an input line. The hope is you drop an item in here, it's detected here, which activates this little circuitry, and just this circuitry, which will automatically drain this hopper up there, is the hope. Yeah, it should. Then the problem is it'll end up down here. So next we need a second hopper that takes it away to a chest. I'm not going to worry about a chest that contains all the inputs. That's very simple to hook up. You just need a hopper line and a dropper elevator or something along those lines to take it up into the chest. And let's get all this gone. So if we get an input from here, we need to basically come down here and unlock this hopper, because this hopper, I am not on my A game today. This hopper has to be locked most of the time. So it'll activate this, which will, I hopefully ensure that the item gets down to here. Then it will briefly unlock that. And let's test. So currently the item in there, for everyone watching, is redstone. Oh, we can't drop iron blocks, and I was going to drop an iron block in. Looks like we can't do that. I wonder, it says I have 64 of these. I wonder if I can drop... Yeah, I can. It should have happened now. It's in there. And the redstone should be down here. It is not. The redstone is, however, down here. Which means we need... Huh. I'm sorry if you heard my fan kick on. It's hot in this room here. So the fan's kicking on. Let's see. This should work. That should give it plenty of time to get down here, and then hopefully unlock it long enough to get the item out. Alright, so we just drop a redstone here. There we go. And I have officially recreated this search engine in Minecraft. The one problem is it is very slow and very big, so I'm actually going to try to make it faster here. Also, if you're going to make this design for yourself, you're going to want a input line for your shulker boxes. So I'm going to get a shulker box out of here and check them for redstone. And then I'm also going to get some shulker boxes and fill them with hoppers so that we can test this properly. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm ready to test this. Now is a good time to point out I did actually have one of them end up in here still. So this seems to still need some work. Maybe I'm not keeping them extended long enough. I'm not sure. But right here I have some with hoppers in it and some with redstone in it. As you saw a second ago, I think I showed you, I'm not sure. There's redstone in here right now. So we're going to start by dropping a hopper one in. Oh, it had to let the clock go. Alright. I'm now, and just to point out, it did end up in the correct hopper. I'm actually going to, I guess I need to bring them down here. How would I do this? Like that. Give them some extra storage. I need a chest. Do that. Alright, and did the hopper one, did I pick that up? Yeah. So, as you can see, all the hopper ones are there. I'm going to drop in 4 redstone ones and 2 more hopper ones. That was a redstone one. Yep. What's going on? Got 2 redstones. Alright, what's this? This is a hopper one. Alright, but why are they ending up with less than they should? I suspected that. Alright, let me see. When the input comes from there, it goes down to here. It doesn't make any sense. The only thing I can think of is that that is somehow interfering, which we can fix just by doing that. So, yeah, let me reset and let's try this again. And it appears we have another problem right here. They ended up in this hopper right here, which is of course a big problem, because if they're ending up there, obviously they're not being checked. You know, I remember why I turned off mob spawning. Game rule. That's not how you spell that. Is it mob spawning? Oh, hold on. I think that was it. Mob spawning. Where is that? It looks like it would be a do mob spawning, and that would be false. Can I have no idea what to do. Alright, I'll figure that out off camera. Right now we are going to be sorting shulker boxes. So I am going to put into here three hopper ones and 3 redstone ones, and hope they don't go in here. If they go in here, we'll take them out. Come on. Come on. How many are left? 2 more. None are hopping in here so far. Oh, a bunch of them did that though. Is any ending up here? No, doesn't look like any's ending up. What's going on? Oh. Hold on, what's going on? Why is it not emptying? Why is this still on? It is measuring that one. This one is being powered somehow. Yeah, I have no idea. Look, give me a second here. Alright, I found it. I and I'm sure some people saw this. I broke that redstone dust, so this part of so these 3 blocks, the contraption weren't operating. Let's try this again. We're gonna put 3 of each in. And I did remove the extra redstone. Oh, what's that? Is this not activating? It's activating. Got 1. What on earth is going on? Oh, we got 2 redstones in here without their okay, and we got a hopper in here. It looks like, I think we're missing one. Alright, so we should have 3 down here and 3 up here. Alright, we do. Except we don't have the redstone dust in, which means this is still a problem. Yeah. Let me work on this a little bit. I really don't want to give up this project, so I will come back when I have it working properly. Alright everybody, so I got it working and I don't have it working. It's complicated. So all the redstone is functioning properly at this point. I fixed the bug that was causing them to come out here. Right down here, basically this redstone repeater was powering a redstone dust there, so I just moved this line down a little bit. So all the redstone, I don't put redstone on grass. All the redstone is functioning perfect. The problem is, even with this, sometimes one of the redstone ones will pop off over to here, and sometimes one of the hopper ones will pop off over to there. It doesn't mess up the redstone or anything, but it defeats the purpose of it being a sorter, which is to only get the shulker boxes with the item you want. The one thing I still have yet to test, since I changed this a little bit, if I take this hopper and I toss it in here, will it work? I think the redstone went to 2 here, but that's not a big deal. I can extend this a little bit more. Let's try that first. And if this works, it's basically an effective sorter. It's just, yeah, it annoys me because you can't fix it, is the problem. So I'll extend that just a tiny bit more. There's no way you can prevent them from happening. I mean, I suppose you could have blocks cover the hoppers you don't want it to go into. It's not working, is it? Why is that? It just doesn't give it enough time, I guess. Oh well. I think it's good enough. You just have to send a second item it through. So I'm trying to think. You could theoretically, I mean, I haven't tested it obviously, but when you're popping them over there, you could have a second piston that blocks this off first, and when you're gonna send it over to this one, I mean, I already tried that though, and sometimes it doesn't work. So I don't think it's possible, guys. Just because of the randomness of the popping of the shulker boxes. I just don't know what to tell you. But I gave it a valiant effort, and it's about as good as you can get it. The only way you can make it better is, as I said a second ago, would be to do this, which might help a little bit. I don't know if that's going to power that, so do that, and then have a couple blocks. Let me check. Can a piston be powered through a block like that with redstone dust? Come on. Alright. Yeah, it can. Alright, so that will probably work. I'll just... Let's see. I want to put in nothing but the hopper ones. Hopper, hopper, and hopper. Let's make sure all of them end up here. Alright. Okay. It seems to be working. Still seems to be working. Okay. Fail. I'm gonna guess it's right there. Yep. That's what's preventing this from being perfect, guys. Right there. Items seem to clip through when they pop out. So, just because of that, as I said earlier in the video, that's what's keeping this from being possible. So, I guess that means that this is a failed challenge. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.